Hey girl, hey, happy Wednesday. Welcome to our Real Talk Wednesday. So if you new, welcome. And if you've been here before, hey girl, come on in the room. We about to talk about it. All right, so now, if you like this video, go ahead and click the like button. It won't hurt you none, girl. It won't hurt you none. And if you want to share it, please share it, okay? So, we're going to get into it. Today, we are talking about self-inflicted hurts. I done shook the table with this one right here. The girls are shooking. They shaking over there, honey. Listen, I ain't do it. I ain't do it to you. We're just talking about it. I ain't do it. It's self-inflicted, meaning you did it. I didn't do it, okay? All right. So, hopefully, we can say some things that will help you not do it again and to help you accept those things that you've done, deal with it, heal from it, and move on, okay? That's what we're here for, all right? So, what we got, people gave me some real good stuff today, honey, on these self-inflicted hurts today, honey. Sound like people know about this type of stuff, all right? Now, what we're going to start with today is let's get a little definition so you know what I'm talking about. Seemed like y'all was confused when I posted that first. Self-inflicted. It's the definition is something that you bring upon yourself or cause to make happen. So you did it. You brought upon yourself, okay? Or you caused it to make happen. That's what self-inflicted is. So we're going to be talking about how we self-inflict ourselves into these toxic relationships. Well, we just raise our hand and volunteer. I'll do it. Come on, honey. I'll help you. I got you. You know, all right? You did it. All right? Now, the first thing I'm going to do is give you a list of the ones that we're going to be addressing today. There's several self-inflicted, and if I leave anything out, we can, do a part two, okay? Now, the first one is going to be dating for potential. Y'all love those dating for potential. Oh, he got potential, honey. He ain't got no car, no job. Y'all dating for potential. Unable to be faithful and loosely with themselves, just spreading it everywhere, okay? They just unable to be faithful, okay? We're going to talk about them. Then we're going to talk about dating married men. That's a very common thing for some reason. Married men seems to think that they are available. Who knew? Okay? Dating a drug addict, someone that's addicted to a controlled substance as drug, could be alcohol as well, okay? So dating someone like that, you volunteered. You found out they was on drugs, so you know they was on drugs, but you said, I'll take you. Okay? We're talking about you. Now, dating a man that's in jail. Not somebody that you was with before he went to jail. Somebody that you met and he was in jail. You met him in jail, okay? And then you just took him upon yourself, honey, started taking care of him. We're going to be talking about you too. Dating a man that holds a grudge. Now, that's a real good one because women, we are accused of holding grudges. But men, when they hold a grudge, oh, honey, it's a mean thing, okay? Dating a man that does not reciprocate the love that you give, okay? That's not good. And then we're going to talk about dating liars. Some of these men out here, honey, they be gaslighting and flogging, honey. They just some regular old flat-footed liars, okay? They lie for a living, honey. They professional liars, okay? You got to watch out for them liars, okay? Because they slick, okay? All right. So let's start with the first one. Dating for potential. Now, a lot of young women especially is guilty of this. But normally when you get to a certain age, like myself, we don't really just deal with people with potential. You already, by the time you get to my age or you get to your 40s or 50s or whatever, a person needs to already, have some things or, have some things established going for themselves, So this is mostly for my young women, okay? But then I got some old bras. I like to call y'all bras. Some old bras, honey, that pick up men, honey, talking about he got potential. You too old for that. I'm just going to flat foot tell you too old for that foolishness. Okay. Now, you dating a man for potential. He has no car and he has no job. So let me read to you what it says a potential is. A potential is the possibility of becoming something. That's why I said, mature women, older women, you ought to be them become what you're gonna became what you're gonna become by now, okay? But y'all young girls, y'all pick up on folks, because they look like they got potential. It's the possibility of becoming something capable of being, but not yet in existence, undeveloped. Okay? So, young ladies, if you meet someone and they have potential, meaning they have not yet developed, they're undeveloped. Now, as a young lady, you're building yourself. You're getting your dreams together and putting your plan together, putting your goals together. You have not yet maybe made it, okay? So it's a bad idea for you to get with someone that has potential, that's working on themselves, okay? They have potential. They don't have a job. Let them get some things established before you go and getting into a relationship with him. And then see, y'all have a habit when you see somebody, oh, he got potential. He's talking a good talk, and he have potential. So then you all of a sudden want to help him with his goals and dreams. Help yourself. Get yourself on your feet. They tell you that on the airplane, honey. Before you put your oxygen mask, before you have somebody else put their oxygen mask on, secure yours first. Safely secure your oxygen mask first before you help somebody else. So do like the flight attendant tell you. Secure yourself. Take care of you before you go reaching out and helping somebody else. Make sure that you are handling your business. So leave these folks alone with potential that need a car, that need a job, and you letting them drive your car, dropping you off to work. He ain't even look for no job while he dropping you off at work, honey. He just dropping you out, riding around, honey, doing whatever. Riding around and getting it, as they say. So potential, no, that's a no-go. When a person, if they're undeveloped, let them get themselves together. And then you start hooking up with folks, okay? So leave this potential mess alone, okay? It's okay to tell somebody, when you get yourself together, maybe we can talk, okay? So there you go. Potential. Let them get it together. They're undeveloped. They're undeveloped, all right? Now, unable to be faithful and loosely with just anyone. Now, this is someone, and they go with the liars too. This is someone that just you may meet and they have no earthly intentions of being faithful. They meet you, honey. They dating you. They dating somebody else. They lying. They landed anywhere they want to land. Like I say, they loosely with theirs. Just they don't even care. Okay, and it's impossible for them to be faithful. They have no intentions of being faithful. So be careful with it when you meet someone. And, there are a lot of signs, if a person don't return your phone call and you always looking for them and they didn't say they not where they say they was going to be, and they making up all kind of stories, they're using a lot of excuses. They're just they're not capable of being faithful. Okay. They're just unable to do it. Okay. So, don't get yourself involved with people that are unable to be faithful. You know that you want to be in a relationship, you want to be involved with someone, and you know what you like and you know how you want to be treated. But here you chasing somebody down and they are just unable. Know the signs when people are unable to be faithful. Leave them, let them alone. Let them go, okay? Now, don't worry. Now, we're going to get to the part where you inflicted your hurt and while you over there hurting and crying and whining about people that got potential, and they done drove your car around all day long while you was at work and you was whining and crying, and then you done got all mixed up with somebody that's unable to be faithful. We're gonna talk about that too, so don't think I forgot about that. All right, now dating married men. I know I'm going a little fast, but I don't want this to be a real long video. Dating married men, okay? So now you go into a relationship with a man, he's married, he told you he was married. Now some of them lie, gonna lie is a big one, huh? Some of them tell you they married, but most of the time, the married men I've met, they have a real good story. Me and my wife, we've been married, and, we're not sleeping together, and she's, she's sleeping on the couch. I sleep on the couch, and, it's been bad for a while. They got a real good story, honey. And, So, I'm looking for somebody, that I can spend time with, and, somebody for myself, you know what I mean? Because, she's just into whatever she's into, she don't spend no time with me. We don't sleep together. Girl, okay? Leave that alone. They are lying, okay? He ain't sleeping on no couch. He's sleeping in bed with his wife every night. And here's the thing. If a married man is tired of being married, he needs to go get divorced or get separated or do whatever he needs to do. And quit running around telling these lies, because married men can sell you the biggest dreams. I met a married man one time, told me that his wife don't cook. He work hard all day. He get home, and he had to eat a bag of popcorn for dinner. They'll tell you anything, okay? Don't listen to them. They lie, lie, and lie, okay? So don't be disappointed. You dating a married man, you decide, you're gonna accept him. You receive the lies, and you accept it, and then all of a sudden he don't leave his wife after you done been with him for a couple of years and everything, and now you all broke up about it. Okay, we're gonna talk about your broke upness, okay? The next one is dating a man in jail. Now, you dating a man that's in jail. You met him in jail. You was this is the story. This is how they go. You was a girlfriend of yours, or your brother, or your cousin, or sister was on. You was talking to them on the phone because they locked up. And then this guy here says, hey, is that your sister, or that's your girlfriend or whatever? See if she got somebody. I want to talk to her, because they be looking for somebody, to put some money on their books and stuff. They got to survive. I done told y'all that before. Okay, so all of a sudden you get on the phone, he tell you his story, well, I got locked up, my charges were bad, and blah, 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 blah. He got a long, good old story. And you feel sorry for him, well, his charges weren't real, they railroaded, how they do the brothers, they done railroaded him. He got in jail, and he just he's a good guy, though. He's really a good guy. I've been talking to him, and we done fell in love, and I'm helping him, because we done made plans to get together when he get out, and I'm putting money on the books, and I done already, helped him with it, get this and get that, so that's what y'all doing out there, okay? Y'all out there putting money on the books and dating guys in jail. They was in jail when you met them, okay? So you was self-inflicted. Self-inflicted, what did it say? Self-inflicted is something that you bring upon yourself or cause to have happen. So you cause that to happen. So when we get to the hurt part, you shot your own self in the foot, okay? Now let's talk about dating these drug addicts. Drug addicts and alcoholics, okay? You meet a guy and you find out that he do drugs, okay? Leave him alone, honey. Now, you can't save him. No, Jesus saves, not you, okay? So you find out that the guy is on drugs, and you find out that he has a problem. Well, all of a sudden, I don't know why women, they just feel like they feel like they want to be saving. They want to save somebody. I always want to save somebody. Honey, you save yourself. The Bible says save yourself from an untoward generation. Now, you out here trying to save people that's on drugs, and you making excuses for them, and then you got to spend your money. You out there trying to keep them together. They're addicts. They have a bad habit, honey, and next thing you know, you're going to either be doing the same thing that they do, or you're going to be supporting their habits, okay? So let's stay away from those kind, okay? Now, the next one is, and this is a good one, dating a man that holds grudges. You know what? That's a very mean man. A lot of men don't forgive. They'll hold a grudge forever, and then when they hold a grudge against you, they treat you differently. So let me tell you what it says about a grudge. A grudge is a strong, continued feeling of hostility. It's a continued feeling of hostility or ill will against someone over a real or fantasized grievance. Sometimes people can hold a grudge against you, and it's not even real. It's not even something that you did. You could be innocent, or it's something that you could have done. But some men will not let it go. Once you cross a man, then they're a little bit different. Not all men, okay, men, so don't jump on me. Not all men. But women, we're very forgiving. We always want to forgive and pray and, see things work out and everything. But men, once you cross them, they'll hold a grudge. They'll treat you something kind of different, okay? And a grudge is, that's something you holding in your heart, and that's like a evilness, where you just mad. You still mad about something that happened last year. They're holding a grudge and they'll treat you very different. So be very careful dealing with people that hold grudges, okay? Because they're gonna be plotting against you, plotting your demise, okay? Now, the next one is dating a man that does not reciprocate love or the love you give. Okay, so if you're dating someone and you're doing everything that you can, you rolling out the red carpet to show this man that you love him, you're kind to him, maybe kind to his children, you're doing everything that you can, and he is not reciprocating to you. You can't get him to love you. You can't get him to buy you some flowers. He don't think of you not one moment, think of doing anything nice for you. Women especially, we're sensitive, we're emotional beings. We could be out in the store, we see a nice pair of pants or a nice belt, we say, oh, I'm gonna get this for John. He needs a new belt. I seen him, his belt was, holes look like they were stretched. We'll buy a belt, we'll buy a wallet, we'll buy a pair of socks. We're very giving. We're always thinking, thinking of trying to make our man's life easier and be pleasant. But if you're in a relationship with a man and he's not doing anything for you, he don't think of you, to come in every now and then and bring you some flowers or bring you some candy. I get a lot of Amazon, gifts at my door. So I don't know what y'all doing over there, honey. I get lots of surprises. So, and if he's not reciprocating, you can't go to the door not now time and there's a surprise, or you walk in the door and there's something spread it out on the table or a delivery. You're in a bad situation, okay? You doing all the giving and he doing all the receiving. That ain't good, okay? And then let's talk about these liars, okay? Now, you're in a relationship with somebody lying and gaslighting, gaslighting me. They lying and they trying to, you don't call them in a lie, and then they done turn that situation around on you and make you think that you didn't see what you thought you see. They flogging and lying and making up stuff, and they done created a whole nother scenario, and you sit up there, well, okay, well, that do make sense. Okay, you're being gaslighted. Okay, so dealing with these liars, that's a whole nother thing. So it's a lot of scenarios, and I can't go through all of them, but there are so many different scenarios where women self-inflict their own hurt. They volunteer for it. And then let's talk about what happens. Now you say, oh, I'm hurt. Oh, this is my pain. You don't understand. It's going to take me a few days to get over it, honey. I'm so depressed. I'm so sad. I've been crying my eyes out. You crying your eyes out because you signed up for someone that had potential with no job and no car, and you handed him the keys to your car, and he was driving around in your car while you was at work and driving somebody else around, and then so now you boo-hooing and crying. Well, that is a self-inflicted hurt. You brought that upon yourself. So I'm not saying that women, we can't be hurt, but what I'm saying is I don't need you to be waddling around in the floor and it take you 5 days, 10 days to get over something. You inflicted that on yourself. So what you have to do is you're going to have to face some reality. Say, you know what? Man up, honey. Girl, put your big girl panties on and realize, how stupid was I to hand him the keys to my car? He didn't even got a job. What the hell? What he going? No, he don't need to drop you off. He don't have a job and ain't looking for a job. So what he dropping you off for in your car, okay? That's self-inflicted. So you want to beat yourself up off of something that was self-inflicted? Well, once you have the revelation and you come to your senses, you come to yourself and you realize, you know what? That's something I shouldn't have did. That's a bad decision. Deal with it, suck it up, and move on and get rid of it, okay? But ain't no need of you taking no whole week off from your job, missing money, honey, about a self-inflicted hurt. You brought it on yourself. Deal with the truth and move on, okay? Dealing with somebody that's unfaithful. You done seen condoms in the glove compartment. You the women done called the phone. You done checked all kind of stuff. You done seen all kind of signs that the man was unfaithful. That's cheating. He out there just landing low and spreading wide. He don't come home on time. You know this is going on, and then when the deal go down, you find out about the other woman. It's all visible and everything. There y'all go. Y'all love to go in these depression, honey. Y'all use depression just as a word. It's just always something. I'm depressed. It's gonna take me a minute, girl. You don't understand, I really was in love. Well, you was in love, okay. Well, then you was just stupid too, okay? Because if somebody is unfaithful to you and you find out they're unfaithful, y'all gonna have to learn how to snap out of this stuff, honey, and quit rolling around in the floor, honey, off of self-inflicted hurt, something that you allowed to happen to yourself, okay? I'm gonna need you to get over it, okay? Yes, I said get over it. Dating a married man. Now you dating a man, and then he didn't even been in such a relationship with him, and he was good to you, and you was good to him, or whatever. I don't know what y'all was doing. But now he said, it'll come to a time, you've been together so long, you're looking to see if he going to ever leave his wife. And he said, well, we've been together so long, and, we have children, we have bills, we have responsibilities and stuff, so I'm not going to be able to do that right now. So you done gave up all your time and all your goods and everything, and you're not going to get anything out of it. So now you depressed. Girl, bye, stop it. He was married when you met him. He was married when you leave him, okay? So you might want to just suck it up, honey, and just go on and have your nice little cold drink glass or something. A good shot to get you, a good Hennessy or something like that, gonna get over and have a good night's sleep, honey, and shake it off, honey, and going on about your business, all right? You dating a man in jail. Now, this one right here, these girls kill me with this right here. He get out of jail, and now he don't want you. I don't know what to tell you. He don't want you. Okay? He didn't know you. You met him while he was in jail, and you dated him. He took care of you, took care of him, everything. But now, he was somebody else. He didn't want you. Okay, well, that's the chance you took. You self-inflicted that hurt. That is a hurt that you signed up for. You signed up for it. So y'all gonna have to learn how to get over these self-inflicted wounds, Wrap it up, The best thing to do is look in the mirror and say, listen, girl, you was real stupid. That don't even make no sense, that stuff you did. Talk to yourself, honey. Talk to yourself, honey, and just go on and move on, honey. But all this, I can't go to work tomorrow. Oh, I'm so broke up. Oh, my God, I need to see your therapist, honey. No, you don't. You need to not do it again. Realize that was stupid and keep it moving, okay? Dating a man that holds grudges. Now, you dating somebody, and normally people show you who they are, right away. Men would show you the first time, just like a woman will. You believe them. You have to believe it when they show you, that they hold grudges and they're mean and they're not kind. So it's no need of you being all broke up about it. He holds grudges. What you gonna do? How far have you allowed this to go? If you was dating him and he holding grudges and you said, okay, well, that's fine, maybe he'll get past it, and then we got married, he's still holding grudges. I don't know what to tell you. You took them grudges from dating to marriage, and then the only thing I can tell you, honey, is start praying, honey, and I guess you can start holding some grudges too, honey. I don't know. Or get rid of it one. I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Dating a man that does not reciprocate the love that you give. Now, that's something that you learn early on, how a person treats you. You will find out very, very early on in the relationship, if that person is not giving you the love that you give. Look for the signs, people. Start paying attention when you're out here meeting people and dating. Pay attention to what's going on. Look at the signs, okay? And then your liars, a lie, don't care who tell it. So you can tell when people are lying, they start making excuses, the days and nights getting mixed up, and they just go off on the deep end. You all are falling out over here, depressed. Why can't I be sad? Ask yourself, why should you be sad? You did it to yourself. realize that you did it, and say, you know what? I did it. Suck it up. Have your good cry and move on. Learn from your mistakes. Don't do it again. Get better. Get better. And most of the time, what y'all do is you stay continuously in these situations, okay? You meet one guy that had potential, you got rid of him. Next thing you know, you meet another guy that had potential. You met one guy that was unfaithful, and he didn't see y'all be speaking this stuff into existence, be saying, you know, all I ever meet is married men. Well, there you go. That's why y'all you ever meet is married men, because that's what you just said. All you ever meet is married men. All that seems like all I can meet is guys that's in jail. Yep, exactly. That's all you can meet is guys in jail. Quit proclaiming all of this mess. Get rid of that mess, okay? So, I'm saying these are self-inflicted hurts. And I don't understand. I don't get it. Why you crying and whining and sad, and it takes you a week and a month, you know, to get over something that you stabbed yourself. You shot yourself in your foot, okay? Y'all don't like to live in reality. Live in reality. This is something you did to yourself. A person can't do anything to you that you don't allow. Now, if anybody tell me and put down in the comments, say, well, you listen, I didn't accept inflict this. This man held the gun to my head, and he made me take him, give him my car. And then I'm sorry. Then that's not self-inflicted. When you tell me, you say, oh, I met this married man, he held the gun to my head, and he said, you know, hey, if I don't date him, then we're going to be a problem. I'm sorry, okay? If you tell me that somebody forced you or held the gun to your head and you did it to you, you know, without you willingly doing it, then I will accept you passing out and you being depressed for 4 or 5 days and, you know, being sad, okay? But if you inflicted it yourself, I need you to face that mirror at home and say to yourself, I did this to myself. Girl, don't you do that no more. That was stupid. Now get yourself together and get over it and keep it moving on. And don't you allow that energy in your life anymore. Talk to yourself, honey. Get rid of that mess, okay? Now, we're going to talk a little bit about loving your family out your business. Now, I'm in everybody's business, so, you know, okay, because my family is used to it. But some family members can get in your business, and they can just, you know, they'll take your business and they spread it throughout the family. You know what I mean? They spread it throughout the family. They'll tell all their friends. One, you need to keep your business to yourself, okay? Because a lot of you all, especially with Facebook, internet, and things like that, a lot of the things y'all put out here in subjects and topics and stuff, I can tell by your Facebook page with your miserable life. You give me all kind of good stuff to talk about, you know. So keep your business to yourself if you don't want anybody to say nothing about it, you know. But to love someone out your business is keep your mouth shut, okay? And be kind when people come to you and say, you know, well, I heard, you know, that you was going through a situation, you know, you maybe going through a divorce or whatever. It's okay to say, you know what, respectfully, I appreciate you caring for me and caring about my situation, but this is my personal business, and I choose not to share it, and I don't want to talk about it. That's all you got to do. You can love them right out of the business. You don't have to go off on nobody. You don't have to be mean, you know, and then just try your best, you know, to keep your business close to you, you know, because if you tell one person, you done told two, you know, and if you told two, you done told 10. So, best thing to do, you know, is not to talk about it with someone that you know that's going to share your business. Now, some of y'all business, you know, people can see you. You have to tell it. It's right there on Front Street, you know. I can tell what's going on in a lot of y'all life just by your Facebook page, you know, just by the post. The things that y'all post, I can tell what's going on in your life. You know, y'all put it all out there on Front Street. So, best thing I can tell you, honey, is keep your business to yourself. And if you want to love somebody out your business, keep your circle. Keep your circle close, okay? And politely tell them that you would rather not share, you know, what you're going through, okay? All right. So now, self-inflicted hurts. You sad, okay? Get over it. Don't make it too long, okay? Because you did it to yourself. I ain't do it. I'm just talking about it, all right? All right? And love your family out your business. Just love them out right on out your business, okay? I love y'all. Hey, girl, hey.